Do you often feel like you're constantly making mistakes, especially if you are an INFJ personality type? It's a common feeling, isn't it? INFJ, or introverted intuitive feeling judging, is one of the 16 personality types identified by the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. You're not alone in this journey of self-discovery and improvement. We all stumble, falter, and learn. In this video, we will explore 6 common mistakes that INFJs can make, and how to avoid them. The first mistake that INFJs often make is overthinking. This personality type is known for their deep thought processes, which can sometimes spiral into overanalysis. It's like being lost in a maze of your own thoughts, leading to unnecessary stress and anxiety. But don't fret, there are ways to manage this. Try to catch yourself when you start overthinking. Practice mindfulness and focus on the present moment. Remember, not everything needs a deep analysis. Sometimes it's better to take things as they are. The second mistake that INFJs often make is trying to please everyone. They sometimes spread themselves too thin, striving to keep everyone around them happy. This constant pursuit of pleasing others can lead to exhaustion and burnout. It's crucial for INFJs to establish boundaries and learn to say no when necessary. They need to prioritize their needs and well-being. After all, it's impossible to fill someone else's cup if yours is running dry. It's important to remember that you can't please everyone. Focus on what makes you happy first. The third mistake that INFJs often make is ignoring their own needs. It's common for INFJs to put the needs of others before their own, sometimes to the point of self-neglect. They have a tendency to pour into others' cups while their own runs dry. This can lead to burnout or resentment. It's crucial for INFJs to remember the importance of self-care. Whether it's taking time for a hobby or simply saying no, prioritizing oneself is not selfish, it's self-preservation. Remember, it's okay to put yourself first sometimes. The fourth mistake that INFJs often make is avoiding conflict. They tend to sidestep issues instead of addressing them head-on, which can lead to unresolved matters and strain relationships. This reluctance often stems from a desire to maintain harmony and avoid discomfort. However, embracing conflict can be transformative. It's an opportunity to express your thoughts, understand others, and find common ground. By managing conflict healthily, you can foster deeper connections and personal growth. Conflict is a part of life. It's important to learn how to manage it rather than avoid it. The fifth mistake that INFJs often make is neglecting personal growth. This is a common pitfall, as INFJs are naturally nurturing and often focus on supporting others in their personal development. However, the irony is that while they're busy helping others grow, they can end up sidestepping their own self-improvement. It's like being a gardener who nurtures every plant in the garden but forgets to water their own seeds. So how can INFJs avoid this trap? It's all about balance. Yes, continue to support others, but also carve out time for self-reflection and personal development. Read a book, take a class, or even just spend time contemplating your own needs and desires. These activities not only foster personal growth, but also replenish the energy you need to continue supporting others. Remember, helping others is important, but so is your own growth. Don't forget to water your own seeds as you tend to the garden of life. The final mistake that INFJs often make is suppressing their feelings. This personality type is known for being deeply introspective, often dwelling in their rich inner world. But when it comes to expressing emotions, they can sometimes stumble. They might suppress their feelings to avoid conflict or discomfort, or out of fear of being misunderstood. Yet, this can lead to emotional bottlenecks, causing stress and unease. It's important to remember that emotions are an integral part of being human. They are not something to be ashamed of or hidden away. Expressing feelings doesn't mean causing a scene or being overly dramatic. It's about honest communication and self-expression. It's about saying, "This is how I feel, and it's valid." There are many methods to express feelings in a healthy way. It could be through writing, art, or simply having an open conversation with someone you trust. The key is to find a method that suits you and to make it a regular practice. Don't be afraid to express your feelings. It's not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. To recap, the 6 common mistakes that INFJs often make are overthinking, people-pleasing, ignoring their own needs, avoiding conflict, neglecting personal growth, and suppressing feelings. But the beauty of recognizing these is that it paves the way for change. By being aware of these tendencies, you can work towards overcoming them, creating a healthier and more balanced life. Remember, everyone makes mistakes. The key is to learn from them and keep growing.